Hi YouTube. Even though 2020 is over, but I think the working from home aspect isn't going to go away anytime soon. For many of you, it might actually become part of your regular work style, depending on where you work and what kind of preferences they have. But for me, this is something that I anticipate to continue to do in 2021 as well. So with that said, I wanted to do an unboxing and a review of this product that I picked up, which is the Jabra Evolve 75 headset. It's the bigger brother or the later version of the Jabra 65. These are the headsets I have used for around 3 years now, and they have worked really well for me. But there were a few things that it doesn't do as well as the 75 does, and so which was the reason I picked these up. So I'll do a quick comparison between the two as well, but wanted to show you what the 75 is all about first. So this is coming from a Danish company, Jabra, and we have seen them put out good quality products, over the years. This particular headset, the Evolve 75, they say is the best wireless headset for concentration in the open office. And the open office is basically about the sound, the ambient sound that's around an open office environment. So the noise cancellation is really the highlight of this particular headset. I mean, it's a really good quality headset in general, but the noise cancellation aspect is really why you want to look at this particular product. Before I show you the internals of this box, let me just quickly give you a feel for what the packaging says. Outstanding sound for calls and music, superior active noise cancellation, and busy light. So there's a light that kind of glows around here, showing the status of you taking a call or not being on a call, and dual Bluetooth connectivity. This is really cool because what this headset allows you to do is to pair it with your computer and your mobile phone simultaneously. And so if you're getting a phone call while you're working on the computer, it's going to mute whatever was playing on your computer, and you can engage in your phone call. And once you hang up there, you can continue back on. Now, mind you, it doesn't really pause what was going on your computer. It merely mutes it. So that's something to be aware of. But yeah, it can seamlessly swap between those devices, so you carry on working. As far as the model is concerned, the one that I'm showing you today is the HSC040W. This product overall is certified for Skype for Business, and it is also certified, I believe, by Cisco. So if you are working in that ecosystem for your work purposes, this headset is going to perform really well because it has seamless connectivity. Okay, so that's the packaging, and let's see what the internals contain. So as I open the box, it comes in this nice hard case. We've seen these kind of cases being used in other, good high-end devices, but compared to the previous version that I have been using, this one actually is a soft case, the one with the 65. So it's definitely an upgrade in terms of the packaging in the box that it comes in. So let's quickly see what it contains. But actually, before we do that, let's also see what else the box contains. So it says on the box that it comes with a dongle that you connect to your computer, and you're paired using Bluetooth that way. And then it also can obviously connect to other devices which have Bluetooth natively, so you don't really need the dongle. You can connect it that way as well. So you have that type of connectivity stated right there on the box. It comes with this quick start guide and some warnings and declarations type documentation. So that's all the box contains. Okay, so now let's see what the hard case or the main packaging contains. Here's a little pocket. Let's see what is in here. Okay, so it's a micro USB cable. I believe it's going to be used for charging. It's really similar to what I had with the 65. Same color, same everything. So I don't see much of a difference. Actually, there is no difference. So this is what it used to have. So I use it for charging, but also if you want to use the headset directly, wired with your computer and not using Bluetooth, you could use it for that purposes too, which is great. So let me put this back in. And then here is the USB dongle that it comes with. So you're going to stick it into your USB port in your computer. And, there's a LED here that glows, showing when it's connected with blue and all that. And it's really small profile, as you can see. So once it's in your laptop, it just always is there. You don't have to take it off and whatnot. And so, mine has been in the same laptop for over 2 years, and I never really have any reason to take it out, and works very, very, very nicely. So that's the dongle that it comes with. And here's the main headset itself. And so in the main headset, it's built, it feels a little premium, especially compared to what I have been used to. It just feels a little bit nicely made. Let's start with the top. Here it has a silicone rubber-like material on the top, the part that's on your head, and even though it looks a little bulky, it's actually all soft, as you can see. So yeah, this would be very durable, this material. And then on the sides where you're extending, or the extension is going to happen, that's this part is all some kind of plastic. And then the pads, they're fairly thick, and I want to say this part is a little bit chunkier than the 65. So just to give you a comparison, the 65 was a little bit on the smallish side. This one is a little bit more substantial. But yeah. Let's see. On the left ear, you will only see there's just one control, which is the active noise cancellation. Here's the button. There's an LED to indicate when your active noise cancellation is turned on or turned off, depending on your needs. So that's really good that you have control over that. And then on the right side, where the majority of the controls are, there is a jack for your micro USB to charge the battery. It has a battery indicator and an LED to indicate that. And then you also have this toggle button from switching it on to turning it towards Bluetooth, so it's actually on. And then there's a light that indicates whether it's paired with Bluetooth. So when you turn this thing on, I don't know if you could hear that, but the moment you turn it on, it actually says how much battery life the unit still has. So it, in my case, it said it has 9 hours of battery left. So, as I am ready for my calls in the morning, I'm confident that, I have enough juice in this so I can continue to work and not drop off simply because my battery ran out. So that's a really good feature, that it actually makes that announcement the moment you turn this thing on, how much battery is there. And then on the earpiece, or on your microphone, this thing has a fairly small profile, but I also like the fact that there is a little magnet, built right here. So it actually connects to that magnet and just sticks in there and doesn't jump around, unlike my previous version, which didn't really have a magnet or anything. So it would, kind of dance around, particularly when you're having an active day, let's say. So it's really good that it has a little anchor there. What else? So the overall, the feel for the headset, like I said, is a little bit more premium, a bit more substantial compared to the previous generation. So let's walk through some of the specs, on this thing. So it only comes in black. I don't think Jabra offers this particular device in any other color. It does have this orange accent, but that's pretty much all you're getting in terms of color choices. The weight on this is 6.2 ounces compared to on the 65, it's about 2.8 ounces. So it's a little, definitely more heavy than the previous version. But the way this thing is built, comfort is definitely something you're getting from this device. So you're not going to feel the weight all that much on your head. even with extended use. So don't let that mislead you. As far as the battery is concerned, it's got a rechargeable 1C battery. I don't think you'll be swapping or replacing batteries. They work just fine. And by the time the batteries are out, you'll probably be replacing the headset anyway. The pricing on this is about $330 is what I looked up on Amazon. This particular model is at the moment. But you can pick this up in other places for $270, $75, $80, somewhere in that range. So it's pricing is kind of all over the map. I already mentioned support from Skype and Cisco, which is great. So if we quickly walk through some of the pros and cons on this device, I would say the microphone and the audio quality. So this is a stereo audio that you're getting here compared to the 65 where you have mono audio. This one actually has stereo audio. So the quality on the audio is going to be much better. So if you're particularly using it for music and stuff, it's going to perform really well. Even as a gaming headset, I think it'll perform really, really well. So I think those are the two strong points. But the strongest point of all is the active noise cancellation. The noise cancellation on this is really good. So even if you are at a Starbucks or a coffee shop or somewhere, where there's a lot of foot traffic and a lot of ambient sound, this is going to kill that, and you can have a decent conversation with whoever you're talking to. And then last but not the least, the comfort. So you obviously want a headset which you are potentially going to be using for hours together to be comfortable as you use it. And these really, really perform well. I've personally not tested it, but I know people who have owned this for a while, and they have had really good experience. The only couple of cons that I can mention is that the on-ear controls that you get on the device are fairly basic. There are other models from Jabra and other devices from competitors that actually offer more controls built right into the headset. This doesn't, although all the basics are there, but not all of them are. It's not as feature packed in terms of controls right there on the device. And there is no app that comes with it. So don't expect some kind of an app that will control it. I know there are other headsets that do offer that. Jabra does offer a charging stand for this device. So if you're interested in that, you'll have to spend another $50. But that option is there. I don't see the point in that because this charging cable, I think does the job really well. You just stick it in and you're good to go. But if you're interested, that option is there. The battery life is another important element. Jabra claims that the battery life in terms of talk time is 18 hours and the standby time is about 15 days. So you can charge it and be good to go for the entire workday without worrying about battery life. The charging time itself is only 2 hours for a full charge. So having overnight charging, for example, or even if in the early morning you can put it on charge and in 2 hours you're good to go. I think those are the main highlights I'd like to point out about this device. So again, if you're looking for a product that will help you in your workday, I think this is a pretty good buy. There are other competitors out there, but for me, Jabra is a brand that I have been with, and I know it's a reliable product. And I can definitely recommend if that's the main reason you're in the market to pick something like this up. You can't really go wrong with the Jabra Evolve 75. So thank you for watching the video. If you did like it, please hit a like and subscribe to the channel. There's more good content coming up. So see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.